Oh, Novak Djokovic.
It's like you insist on ruining it every week.
And that's how they're going to remember the intro. Me talking about a Novak Djokovic tweet that I saw.
I'm not even
I don't
sure who
even.
that is. It sounds like a
He
tennis player.
is. He is. He's my favorite tennis player. He's fantastic. Djokovic for life. For life.
Too sweet.
Yeah. Hi, people. Hi, internets.
Hi, netterwebs.
I am back. No need to fear. Not that I'm sure people were that.
Underdog is here.
Yes, indeed, that is true.
I was going to ask you if you have Supercard, but then I remembered you don't have any iDevices.
I don't. I have an iPod Classic that is almost full because I listen to too many podcasts and I don't want to delete certain ones from my iPod.
Yo.
So I have like literally 3 gigs left on my iPod Classic.
Supercard is wicked fun though.
Sean Marshall on board, ready to go.
On the side. Yo, bud.
Yeah.
He keeps complaining to me because I haven't allowed his Muds moment segment, but then he never actually calls in on the voicemail to actually leave a Muds moment.
That dude that I believe, if I remember correctly, is your boss?
For the time being.
Oh.
For another couple weeks or so.
Oh. So things were not good at the job? Is that what's going on? Or is he leaving?
Yeah, exactly.
Gotcha.
Gonna miss him so much.
Aw, he'll stop listening to the show afterwards. He'll be like, fuck that guy.
Yeah,
like, I don't have to pretend like I like him anymore. I don't see him ever again.
Pretty much. If I remember, I'm bringing a different belt to work tomorrow.
Nice.
If I remember.
You know what's really weird?
What?
You can't really tell, but it's darker on my end of the world because it's been raining all day. I feel like things have been thrown into hell right now. I like almost died on the way home. This torrential downpour that was really frightening. Okay. And my little Prius that can't handle any weather.
I still want a Tesla.
I know you do.
So bad. If I had
wait till the price goes down that a bit, by at least a couple 10,000.
Well, supposedly they're coming out with an economy model that's only going to be like 35,000. So
that's not that bad. Like when you consider the price of cars in general these days.
Yeah.
Cars are fucking expensive.
But I bet it won't be a cool spaceship like the Model S.
Anyway. I know.
Thing has automatically retracting door handles.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I think you should just get a DeLorean.
I want a fucking DeLorean.
Because then you could travel in time, and then you don't have to worry about like driving places. You'd be like, oh, I'm already here.
Or I can get a Tesla and never have to buy gas ever again.
Yeah.
Anyway, shall we begin?
Yeah. Hi, people. I don't know what's going on this week. Let's just do it. I watched Main Event.
You did live tweeting and I appreciate that.
I tweeted a little bit about Main Event. I actually got a few favorites and retweets and stuff going on because of that. People like me.
Might be why we have a Twitter.
Oh, hang on. I need to open Audacity.
Oh, for Christ's sakes!
It only my computer's really a lot quicker than yours. I forgot. Hey, I took a week off and I forgot how to do this. Give me a second. Let me just test it. Test. Okay, I'm really nice and clear in that. I'm really happy about how that sounds. Let's.
So thus far, you owe me a copy of that WWE music DVD.
Yep.
There's something else, but I don't know.
A laptop, apparently.
Only if it's a MacBook.
Nope. Beggars can't be choosers. Fuck you. All right, you ready? I'm ready now. I'm good. See, it takes me like 2 seconds because I don't have a MacBook.
I don't have a MacBook either. That's the problem. Anyway, this Mac is like 6 years old at this point.
Oh no. Maybe you should buy a machine where you could actually replace the parts. Let's do this. You missed me so much.
You sound like my wife.
Right. I am basically your podcast wife.
If only that was on the part of the show, that could be the title. Anyway. Episode 166, Podcast Wife.
I love it. It's great.
3, 2, 1, record. This week's episode of The Rundown is brought to you by this copy of Kinect Adventures.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
If you PayPal me $10 and your address, I'll sign it and send it to you. It also includes a game demos disc that I've never actually taken out of the package. So buy this copy of Kinect Adventures because GameStop was only going to give me 2 cents for it.
Really? Really?
I don't want
really.
Anymore. Okay, Miz.
Really? Really? I'm waiting.
Are you done? Okay. There are reports that Daniel Bryan is going to need Tommy John surgery. On a scale from 0 to Divas match, Andrew, how much don't you care?
Me, personally? Oh, I care like 12 Divas matches. That's how much I care.
Wow. That's a lot of not caring. That's how much you care, or that's how much you don't care?
That's how much I don't care.
Okay, just making sure.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Sean commenting on your...
my little lower third.
You hate the SS, which is good, because no one should be in favor of Hitler's paramilitary organization.
That's very true.
The rundown! You didn't make a noise
weird.
This week.
That was weird.
You're weird. You're weird.
No, you like froze.
I didn't.
You're in the middle of saying it. You're like, let's get to the rundown, and then like you like froze for like 5 seconds, and then you just started where you left off. That's really weird.
That is a little weird.
I don't know how that worked with physics.
I have no idea what time I actually started the thing, so I don't know how long I have to wait.
I don't know either. That was so bizarre. Let's just keep whispering for a
With
while.
more victories to our credit than Rosa Mendez, it's episode 166 of The Rundown. My name is Adam. I'm your host, and it is Thursday, August 28th, 2014. Joining me this week, the new doctor of ergonomics. He's going to break one out for us right now. Go, Andy, go.
Yo, this is Andy L. hitting you up in the podcast land. You got Adam over there looking as lame as a bald man, and I'm just playing and ready to go, and I kind of failed the course, so maybe this ain't okay. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
That was terrible.
I failed. I sent you that text that they kicked me out and they sent me home early. I apparently did not make the grade.
You should be ashamed of yourself for that.
I'm sure that was a long drive. That was a really long drive.
Was.
And I didn't even get to have any cool like East Coast food because I just cried the entire way home. I cried.
That's what you get.
Yeah.
Sean says, breaking news, Adam's wife is having twins, and one of them is attempting to hold the other one back. Dear sweet.
Oh, you don't want two babies?
We'll talk about that in a moment.
Whoa, what?
Never mind. Up one like on Facebook, 437. Plus 12 followers on Twitter at 148. Approaching
That's
that magical.
Partially, I think, me because of my amazing tweets about SummerSlam, I have a feeling.
Probably.
And your amazing tweets about Raw, and Sean's lack of tweeting anything.
Well, Sean doesn't have access to the Twitter account, so.
That's true.
And neither does Raccoon Reigns.
But
Raccoon Reigns needs his own Twitter.
Raccoon Reigns. The password is bathtub. Yeah, bathtub.
One of the letters is capitalized. You figure out which.
And there's a number in there somewhere. I think that's the policy. You have to have that, right?
And a symbol.
Yes.
Not like a keyboard symbol, like the Prince symbol.
Yes. It's if you actually read it out loud, it summons demons. It's that kind of symbol. It's pretty cool.
It's Bathtub 45, the artist formerly known as Prince. Is how you read it out loud.
Yes, Bathtub 45, Prince 420. Let's do it.
No updates to the official listener except to say that Mike Deal still owes me $10 from 3 weeks ago.
Oh.
And Glenn Morton still owes me $25.
Oh, you sons of bitches. Get on that.
So let's rewind, shall we?
Oh, be kind, rewind.
On NXT, the Vaudevillains defeat Casamore to move on to the finals.
Oh, that makes me so sad. Oh.
Oh, I'll be sad next week, so don't worry about it. Tyson Kidd defeats Tyler Breeze by count out when Tyler Breeze just walks away. Charlotte pins Becky Lynch. Mojo Rawley pins Steve Cutler. And Sin Kalisto defeat Rose, Zane, Barr to advance to the finals of the tag team tournament. So next week, seen Kalisto defeat the Vaudevillains.
Yeah, that was interesting. If we go right to the reactions, I did catch the tail end of that event, and I was surprised that they had them go over in the main event. If they would have put that match earlier, I would have been a little less shocked that they went over. But they went over in the main event, so that was pretty shocking. I feel so.
Behold the power of Sin Cara.
Indeed, Sin Cara dos. Good times. Sean on the side says, "I wish."
Get to that. We'll actually get to that in a little bit.
Okay, then we'll get to that. I'll wait for that.
We'll hold off on that comment for a couple segments here.
Right.
The Legionnaires attack Enzo Amore and shave off part of his beard. Enzo then challenges Sylvester to a hair versus hair match at TakeOver 2.
Why does that have to happen?
I don't know. Hunter announces the next TakeOver and says that the new NXT general manager will be on the show next week. Spoiler alert, I know who it is. I guess that's not a spoiler alert.
Don't tell me.
Okay.
Spoilers! I know something but won't tell you. I don't think you understand the meaning of that word.
By a margin, Tyler's upset that he got screwed out of his title shot by Tyson last week. Who can blame him? Hunter says...
Wait. Hang on. I must have missed that in last week's show. Like, he lost the whole title... He lost his title shot completely? He's no longer number one contender?
He was having his title match.
Yeah.
And Tyson Kidd ran out and cost him the match.
Oh, so he's no longer number one contender.
But I don't know. We'll find out what happens at TakeOver.
Okay.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God, TakeOver.
Hunter says, when the new NXT general manager shows up, we've seen nothing yet. Do you have any ideas of who it might be? I unfortunately found out because some people are assholes on the internet.
No, I have no idea. My only inclination, which I know is way off, it'd be pretty cool if it was Sting, because that gives him something to do.
That'd be pretty awesome.
But I doubt it. I don't know. I honestly don't know. Is it gonna be? I mean, maybe Brad Maddox would be cool because he disappeared. So, I mean, just having him demoted to NXT would be interesting. Otherwise, I have no fucking clue. The Undertaker?
I'm glad that Becky Lynch has stopped step dancing, but that punk rocker gimmick is a very weird change to go immediately to with nothing in between.
Yeah. Granted, I agree with you there.
Mojo Rawley's moveset is still really fucking terrible.
Hey, now. Love for the Mojo.
No.
We don't get hyped. We stay hyped. I love that, man. Awesome.
In my opinionation, nobody's finishing move and trademark maneuver should be ass based unless they weigh like 400 pounds. So, and I'm talking about Naomi too here. So him using the ass blaster, whatever the fuck she calls it.
Rear view, I believe is what it was called.
He calls it the rear view. He calls it something else. And then also using the earthquake splash. You know, the sit on your chest thing.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense.
No.
He's not a huge guy.
But he's got so much intensity, Adam, that when he hits you with the earthquake smash, you're just done because the velocity is like getting squashed by earthquake.
Oh, die in a fire.
Yeah, it's like the velocity.
And what the fuck's the deal with the scars on his shoulders?
The scars?
Yeah, he's got like a scar.
I don't know. I've never really noticed. Maybe he does that to feel, Adam. Maybe he has a problem. You're gonna cause him to commit suicide, and then now we have to have a tribute show for him. So just stop.
You know what? I'm alright with that. On SmackDown, Seth defeats Jack Swagger by count out. Rusev defeats Sin Cara for the 18th time. RVD defeats Randy Orton via disqualification. Natalya makes Paige tap out after AJ steals Paige's title. The Dustbusters defeat the Wyatt family, but the Wyatts get even after the match. And Roman Reigns pins The Miz very quickly as Randy watches on. Randy says he deserves our respect, and now that he's regained his focus as the Viper, he's going to take it. Bo Dallas gives Jack Swagger another inspirational speech after his loss. Mark Henry shows up on the big screen instead of Putin, then comes to the ring to clean house.
I missed that.
Randy attacks RVD out back before their match and destroys him after their match. But RVD wins the match via DQ. And on other news, Tom Phillips has moved from main event to SmackDown. Congratulations on your promotion, Tom.
Yeah, I'm kind of glad to see the commentating teams shifting around a bit. I'm hoping that the decision to have Michael Cole and Byron Saxton on main event, that decision is only temporary. So, in essence, Michael Cole's just kind of giving him a little bit of a hand and helping him out in the process.
I liked your tweet. I liked your tweet on Tuesday night about if Michael Cole is there to help him out, he should probably let him talk.
Right, because every time there was one match where he kept trying to get a line in, and Michael Cole kept, every time a move would hit, he would like, oh, what a clothesline! And then Byron Saxton would go back to trying to say what he says. He's like, oh, what a maneuver! And he just kept doing it. I'm like, you're a fucking dick. You're a douchebag. What the hell? I hope Tommy Montasante or whatever tells him what's what, if you know what I mean.
That's horrible.
Gauntlet Throne, do it.
Sal says on the side says Mojo Rawley is not the Warrior. His gimmick is atrocious. Yes, it is.
No, I love Mojo.
Well, you're wrong. So on Raw, Rusev defeats Jack Swagger by referee stoppage. Cesaro defeats Rob Van Dam to become #1 contender to the United States Championship. Paige pins Natalya. The Dustbusters defeat the Usos by count out to not win the tag team championships. Goldust demands a rematch, and they then beat the shit out of the Usos. Heel turn. Dolph pins Damian Mizdow. Roman defeats Seth and Kane by disqualification. Carmen Fernandiego defeats Slater Gator. Bo Dallas pins Kofi Kingston. 19-3 in Bo. John Cena defeats Bray Wyatt by disqualification after a pointless match. Teddy Long special. Cena beats everyone because fuck the Wyatt-Jericho feud and what it did for the character.
I just have to start by saying, my God, that sounds like Raw actually had a decent amount of wrestling for once.
Yeah.
Like, that was a shit ton of matches on that laundry list.
The Hall of Fame panel doesn't think John can win at Night of Champions except for Hulk, because why else would Hulk be there? AJ helps Paige up and hugs her uncomfortably after her match. They hold a funeral for Dean Ambrose. Jerry Lawler holds a family reconciliation with the Bella Twins, but the less said about that, the better. After the match, they try to murder Roman too, but he fights out of it. And Jack finally attacks Bo Dallas, and maybe we can have that feud now.
So are they? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Why the fuck even have Jericho put Wyatt over if they were just going to have Cena destroy the entire family? Shit, why even have the Pounds of Justice involved? Put Cena out there against all the heels. He can AA and pin every last goddamn one of them.
Okay, I'm going to take the less cynical approach, which I typically do on here. And I do agree with you to an extent that perhaps putting Cena against the Wyatt family and having Cena single-handedly destroy the Wyatt family, probably not good for momentum. Granted, yes, let me finish. However, if you are going to actually try to sell this pay-per-view match between John Cena and what's his ugly face? Champion dude?
Really?
Yeah, Lesnar.
Really?
Sorry, I worked 14 hours yesterday and did not sleep and had to work more today, and I'm tired. If they're going to make him a viable opponent, given the fact that they fucked up SummerSlam so bad last time, they're going to have to make him actually look like he can fight. And if you're going to put him against a situation where it makes him look like he can actually fight, do it against the Wyatts. I don't know who else they could have done that to. What are they going to do? Oh, no, John Cena single-handedly beats Slater Gator. Woo! That's the only option they have to try to rectify their fucked-up situation from SummerSlam. Guess what? This is what you get for saying that how great SummerSlam was. Now you have to live with this. Just saying. You got to do something.
It's wrong.
Nope, deny it. Wrong. You can deny it, but you have nothing to go against it.
Sean says, turning the Dustbusters heel is easily as smart a decision as turning the Miz face. I'm interested in seeing where this goes. So
they weren't really heels on main event, though, so I don't know.
Yeah, they were.
I don't think they were that much.
RVD, speaking of main event, Rob Van Dam defeats Seth Rollins by countout. Adam Rose pins Curtis Axel, and the Dustbusters defeat Carmen Fernandiego, and then beat up El Torito after the match.
Maybe I didn't see that part because my network cut out. So that's okay. So do we want to get to Sean's comment about Raw?
Not yet. Almost.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Sal says, why? Why was it that Jerry Lawler tried to reconcile the Bellas? That was stupid. The only good part of the Wyatts on Raw was Bray's promo. Did you hear it? It was epic. I said the less said about the reconciliation, the better, didn't I?
And no, I did not see Bray's promo. I do like
Sean says, good thing Andy isn't Brock's representative. Go ahead.
My client! Line? Someone help me out here. Guys, come on!
Andy.
Yeah, I just don't even care. I have no use for Brock Lesnar so much that I could even give it no shits about what his name even is. Really.
Andy, say something stupid.
Your name is John Cena, right? Anyway.
All right. Oh, great. It's doing that thing where I'm a half a second behind.
Oh, Lord.
All right.
And it begins. We better just wrap it up now.
You know what comes next?
The rundown news. Viewer mail. It's been so long.
Listener mail, and yes.
Thank you. Is my favorite human being?
Hola, this is Carlos San Ricardo, and I'm a big fan of the Rundown Wrestling Podcast here in the 619. I want to know how come you guys don't recap AAA Mania pay-per-view. That was one of the best shows I've ever seen because it had Rey Mysterio Jr. and it had Alberto Del Rio. Alberto Del Rio. Over here in the 619, there's some big fans of those two guys. Also, you should have more talk about Sin Cara and Uno Crazy Luchador on NXT. I don't remember his name. So more to talk about the Mexican wrestlers from over here in the 619. Gracias.
Okay, one moment. I do have to say while you laugh, the cadence of that voicemail sounded very similar to a cadence of a certain guy from the East Coast, maybe by the name of Tommy something or other.
I'm sorry, just.
And by the way, also while you laugh, that was slightly racist.
That guy whose name I can't remember.
That was more than slightly racist. I'm just gonna say. I'm just gonna throw that out
Christ. There. Yeah. So he says Triple Mania might be the best pay-per-view he's seen. That's the worst accent I've ever heard.
Oh God. Oh Lord. Was that that? Oh man. I don't even know.
Luchador on NXT. I can't remember his name.
Oh, is there a second one?
Hey, yo. This is Tommy Maltasan, the innovator of stylish. And this week, I'm here to tell you, Rundown guys, about the quote of the week for the WWE Universe. The quote of the week this week was brought to you by Nikki Bella, who told her sister, and I quote, "I wish you died in the womb." Oh, Jesus Christ. I haven't talked to my sister like that. My mother will beat the hell out of me. All right. I'll see you guys later.
Oh, God. I see. I wasn't sure what Sean was referencing. I didn't watch Raw, so I missed that reference.
All right. Sean agrees, saying, "I wish you died in the womb" is the Raw quote of the week. I just wish they had gone more dramatic with it. I wish you had died when the doctor separated us at the skull.
Oh, that's so terrible. Oh. I just have this odd image now of them both walking out to the ring, like their heads just stuck together. Just like, we're going to wrestle!
You know what really cements them as having broken up as a family?
What is that?
The fact that they have the same theme music.
Do they still have the same Twitter?
Yep. Lawler was there to reconcile the Bellas because he wanted to weasel himself into some hot twincest action. Thank you, Sean.
Yeah. Probably true, though.
Cell says, they beat up Dorito? That's kind of cool.
It's true. That is pretty cool.
Sean says, that was nice of Scott Hall to call in.
Oh, God. So do we have a rundown showdown this week?
Not this week. Maybe next week.
Okay. Just curious. Do we have a full set of stuff for it?
Maybe. I got to work out the last kind of kinks in the lineup, and we'll see what happens. Holy shit. Tommy Moltisanti and I said the exact same thing. I like that man. More calls!
I agree with Sean. More calls from Tommy.
Less calls from Carlos, what's-his-face.
I wonder if that was the cousin of, or he kind of sounded familiar too, like someone else I might know. So I don't even know. You have the numbers probably. So
I actually don't. It just comes in and I get the.
Oh really? How is that set up? Is that through the internet, or do you actually have a phone line that goes to?
It's the interwebs.
Nice. Because I remember
I get the email.
Okay, because I remember when I called, like it rang like 5 times. I'm like, why is it ringing so much? It was like ridiculous.
Conjoined twin magic.
That's beautiful.
Thank you, Sal.
Shall we go next?
Moving on to the news this week.
This is going to be the shortest podcast ever.
That's why we rehash the format.
Yes.
In a follow-up to a follow-up from last week, according to the Wrestling Observer, Triple H reportedly informed Alberto Del Rio to keep his nose clean when he called to inform Del Rio that he had been fired from the WWE. This is taken to mean that Del Rio could have been rehired to the company in about 6 months or so after the heat from his backstage incident had cooled off. There is precedence for WWE rehiring wrestlers after letting them go in the past as a disciplinary action. Case in point, Daniel Bryan, after he choked out Justin Roberts on TV with his own tie. However, Del Rio is said to have told Triple H that he had no interest in returning to the WWE. In addition, the report goes on to say that top stars, including John Cena, The Big Show, and Randy Orton, spoke to Del Rio and said they would push for him to get rehired because many talents in the locker room took Del Rio's side over his slapping of Cody Barbieri. As we mentioned last week or the week before, not a lot of people like that guy very much, and apparently he's kind of a douche. Del Rio then made it clear to the aforementioned superstars that he never wants to return. Sorry, Andy.
Yeah, it makes me sad, but at the same time, he'd been talking. There were all those rumors and him talking about how he wasn't going to be done with the WWE anyway. So, as sad as that makes me, I kind of don't blame him. I mean, he did get massively screwed over in this deal.
Yeah, a little bit. Next.
Washa-sha!
Ken Jeong. You may know him from The Hangover or Community or.
I thought you were going to go with Kim Jong-un or whatever, like
Ken Jeong,
whatever his name is,
will star in a new comedy for WWE Studios. The as-yet untitled film will see Jeong playing a struggling nightclub owner who, after amassing a large debt from a loan shark, sets out to win a long-running celebrity death pool by attempting to kill David Hasselhoff.
That's odd.
Hulk Hogan will cameo in the film. The working title is Untitled Celebrity Death Pool, which is terrible. I think they should call it Hasselhoff.
Boo.
Well, you got a better title?
No. But if you want to title this upcoming movie, email us at rundownwrestling@gmail.com or call us at 206-20-ANGST. Did I get it right?
Yes.
Holy shit, I'm learning.
202-206-202-6478. Sean says, breaking news. Cody Barbieri mysteriously ended up with a long brown coiler in his gym bag. Stay tuned for updates. Randy!
Ooh. Anyway.
You don't like Hasselhoff?
Hasselhoff is... It's punny. I mean, it's punny.
Next!
Washa! Washa! Yeah.
If you need to know who to blame for the main event segment on Raw this week, you can point the finger directly at Vince McMahon. Vince was directly responsible for John Cena's booking on this week's Raw. McMahon wrote and handled all the material for Cena at the show, including his appearance at the opening with the Hall of Famers and his main event match with the Big Show and Mark Henry against the Wyatts. It is noted that McMahon felt that following the one-sided loss at SummerSlam, if Cena didn't make a quick and definitive statement, then Cena fans would lose faith in him. Really? Really?
I don't necessarily agree with that, but I still stand by my earlier statement, and you have yet to come up with a good reason to rebut it, so I just say that I win.
You don't think the absolute burial of the Wyatt family was a bad thing?
I don't think it's a burial. I think that it was.
They got destroyed twice.
Yeah, but guess what? They'll be fine. People are still going to like them. They're not. They have enough power. They're not going to disappear. It's not like Mohammed Masan or whatever, like randomly getting whatever happened to him. I can't remember, buried or something.
Stage.
Yeah, that's it. And then like he's never seen from again. They're going to be there next week, and hell, they might even exact some revenge on John Cena. Just you wait.
That wasn't a burial, though. That was poor timing.
That really was poor timing. That was very bad timing on his part, or not his part, but the creative's part.
Sean says he'd call that movie Ken Jong Kill, but then North Korea would threaten to bomb us again. And Sal says, is it just me and Sean? I don't know who Sean is because that's not how you spell it. But
come on, Sal, it says it right there.
The other Sean is here, and it says we have 4 viewers. I'm not sure who the 4th one is.
Ooh, is it Bill lurking around? I haven't heard him in here in a while. He needs to join us.
Where is Troy? The other Sean, the official listener, Mike Deal. Where is everybody?
We changed our night, and no one has any idea what the hell's going on. Sorry about that.
I posted it on Facebook. This is your fault.
I had a 14-hour workday yesterday. My apologies. My apologies. I had to listen to Parents. I'm just going to leave it at that. Parents.
Next.
Christ.
Well, this will be a short episode, so it'll be easy on you.
Thanks,
WWE's plan for a new season of Tough Enough is dead.
No!
At least for now.
Not tough enough!
The Wrestling Observer reports that there have been no talks as of late in regard to when filming of the show may take place, and following a drastic budget cut, the decision was made to cut the idea altogether for now. There were originally plans for the show to film in the fall for the network, but got delayed due to the budget problems.
Now that's a burial.
Well,
and sad. I would totally have watched that.
Me too.
I think the network is actually starting to pick up some momentum, some steam, with the inclusion now of the really, really, really good Monday Night War specials that they're airing, which if you have the network and you haven't seen it, seriously, once you are done listening to this, get on there and watch them. There are 3 episodes out right now, and they're all really good.
That is definitely a Rundown recommends.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Definitely. I sat and watched them all. What's that?
You want to read Sal's comment?
Oh, absolutely. Sal says, oh, guess what, Adam? I agree with Andy. It wasn't a burial. It just was done to make Cena look stronger, but definitely not a burial. Absolutely. I agree with Sal. Sal is a smart guy.
I should have picked someone else.
Who? Ryback gets his ass beat by Cena. No one cares.
Yeah, I'm all right with that. Sean says the Wyatts are being buried because their gimmick has run its course in its current format. What more can they do? Whoa, Bray Wyatt is going to say some creepy stuff again this week while the dude in the sheep mask looks on. Who can fathom such a thing?
Yeah, that's actually not a bad point either, because JR in his last podcast actually made an interesting point when he actually went out on a limb and said Bray Wyatt is not a heel. Like he's not acting like a heel. Maybe there's going to be a little bit of rebranding in the future here with these guys. Maybe Bray Wyatt's going to get fed up with the Wyatt family, dump them, and go about some weird other path. I don't know.
When God gives you lemons, you find a new God.
Oh God.
Sean Marshall, Mud.
I'm
in the house. I missed out on Raw and SmackDown, so I'm here for the rundown. See how I got that in there?
Nice. Thank you.
And Sal says, thank God no new Tough Enough. Did anything good ever come out of Tough Enough like ever?
Maven and The Miz.
John Morrison.
And The Miz. And Maven. And those are the only ones I remember that were on Tough Enough. I miss Maven. Do you miss Maven? I miss Maven. Remember when he feuded with The Undertaker?
Chris Nowinski?
Yeah, and he's a neurosurgeon now. I saw a special.
Sean and I were there when his career was fucking killed.
I watched a special. I watched an episode of Stan Lee's Superhumans or whatever when that show was on, and Chris Nowinski was on an episode as a neurological doctor checking out this guy, and I'm like, I know that dude. Careful, he'll hit you with a chair.
We got the Funkadactyls from Tough Enough.
That's true. And they're not terrible.
Well, let's not go crazy.
Whatever happened to that feud? Did they just ignore that feud that they were having? Did they ever like finalize that?
No.
Because I feel like that is a loose end.
They fought a couple times. Nobody cared.
Oh, I kind of cared actually a little. I have too much of a heart to be a wrestling fan, apparently. I have way too much of a heart to be an internet wrestling fan.
Next.
Washasha!
And finally this week.
You're shitting me. We're a half an hour in.
I know.
Oh my god.
This is going to be the shortest multiple host episode ever.
Wow.
It was reported today that Jake Roberts is unconscious in a Las Vegas hospital.
Wait, what?
Reports state that Roberts flew to Vegas yesterday for an event, passed out on the plane, and has been in the hospital and unconscious ever since.
Oh my god.
Sinbodhi Kazarni in WWE, if anyone remembers that, posted to Twitter saying that he was at the hospital all night with Jake, who is resting comfortably. He is in the ICU of a Las Vegas hospital. A PW Insider report confirms the details of the previous reports, saying he passed out on the plane on the way to Las Vegas for Sin's show and was taken off by ambulance after the crew was unable to revive him. Roberts was ill over the last week, but decided to get on the flight instead of going to the doctor. Smart. There it is. He has yet to regain consciousness. The site notes that he is technically in a coma.
Wow. Any news on what caused it?
Not yet. As reported, Bodhi is there with him. TMZ has jumped on the story and has spoken with Bodhi, who says that Roberts went to a doctor 2 weeks ago and was told he had the flu and needed to rest. He told the site that Roberts has been in pain but didn't think anything of it because of the doctor's prognosis. Roberts is in the ICU and his immune system is weak. Doctors are letting him rest for the next few days while they conduct more tests. The site says Jake does in fact have double pneummonia and that he has been in and out of consciousness throughout the night and day.
Wow, so that's like worse than single pneumonia. That's
both ones.
Oh god.
Yeah. So good luck, Jake.
Wow.
We're pulling.
That's kind of frightening. Huh. On the side, Sean says, in 3 months, Bray Wyatt will be partying it up with 3MB and plugging Wendy's backstage with Adam Rose. If plugging Wendy's means having sex with Heath Slater, I don't think I want to see that combination of human beings having sex. To which Sal, for Sean's comment, says, Sean, that's not even funny.
Hey, you spelled it right. That's good.
And that's good. And then Sean follows up with, Jake Roberts, Las Vegas, passed out? Yeah, I'm sure everything's on the up and up there. Oh, that'd be sad if he did relapse into something. But it's pneumonia. Pneumonia.
Double pneumonia.
By drugs. Shooting up with one of them pneumonia needles.
Yeah, I'm trying to do a nice thing and say, good luck, Jake. We're rooting for you. We're pulling for you. And you're pulling out pneumonia needles. You jerk.
Oh, there's our title.
That does it.
What the fudge?
Are you complaining, really? You're complaining about working 14 hours yesterday?
No, I'm really, it's kind of nice. I feel like I might just go fall asleep on the couch.
Exactly. So shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Short episode this week because we don't have the showdown. There wasn't a lot of news.
Yeah. Wasn't there Ryback news this week?
They're saying he's injured on TV. People are saying he's not injured. Now he's in for like something about a hernia. And he posted something from the hospital, so maybe he was actually injured. I don't fucking know.
Okay.
He'll be back in late September.
Sean says, double pneumonia? How is that even possible? Does that go for other conditions too? Mr. Roberts, there's no easy way to say this. I'm afraid you have triple colon cancer. I broke right at the end. I was like trying to say it.
That's why I like when you read the comments because you don't read them ahead of time.
I don't read them ahead of time. I'm just run with it.
So your joy is purely spontaneous.
It is. It's fantastic. Sean understands how much joy he brings.
And on that note. That does it for the rundown for this Thursday, August 28th. 2014, 171 days.
Mm-hmm.
The Usos won the WWE Tag Team Championship.
5th longest running tag team champions, I do believe they said.
Should have lost it on Monday, but they'll lose it at the pay-per-view, so that's okay.
I don't think so, but more on that when we get to it.
Still got a few weeks to go.
We'll find out.
VCW Superstar Showdown, Saturday, September 13th at Gillis Field in Medford, Massachusetts. Go to vcwlivewire.com for details. Proceeds for that event benefit the Medford Little League. APW Overloads, Saturday, September 20th at the APW Arena at the Newbury Fire Hall in Newbury, Massachusetts. Go to AtlanticProWrestling.com. Lucky Pro Wrestling presents Caged Mayhem in Hudson, Massachusetts on Friday, September 26th. LuckyProWrestling.com. No more Weebly.
Oh,
sad.
Dude, don't forget about Induced Labor Day this weekend.
I thought that was last weekend.
No, it's going to be this weekend. It's Labor.
It's going to be Monday. You're right.
Yeah. Just plug it for Sean.
Elk Mania 2 is coming September 27th. Go to elkmania.com or search for it on Facebook. And Liberty States returns October 4th to the John McCarthy Elementary School in Peabody, Massachusetts. Go to libertystateswrestling.com or search for Liberty States Wrestling on Facebook. You gonna pimp some
plug section might be longer than the regular show. I'm lazy and I got the click, so I don't know.
I don't know what I did with. Where'd it go?
What this? This right here?
Okay.
This right here?
I got it. Follow us on Twitter at Rundown Podcast to watch me live tweet Raw, and sometimes Andy live tweets Main Event,
and old episodes of Raw,
and old episodes of Raw.
I'm gonna do that spontaneously one of these days. I'm gonna like call in sick one of these days just so I can live tweet old Raws.
Nice. Or just do it from class.
Oh my God, Mr. Andrew, what are you doing? I'm not watching old episodes of Monday Night Raw. Shut up and go to sleep.
Put it on the projector.
Yeah.
Put it on the wall.
That won't get me fired.
Kids, here's what we're going to do. We're going to diagram Shawn Michaels' promo in the third segment.
Yes.
And then we're just going to watch the entire show.
I think that's a good idea. I like it. Like it.
Send your feedback. Send your Ryback theme song. Send your catchphrase suggestions. Send your fake sponsors. Send your real sponsors. Send your Doctor Who Creator Wrestler templates for Pertwee Through Hurt. Send your questions for me to answer on YouTube. Send your Dear WWWWE letters.
That's a lot of W's. By the way, Shawn Marshall, that's what she said.
Aww. October 31st, Scott County Wrestling presents Great American Bats.
Sean, I love it. Don't give them ideas, Sean. Quit it. You're just enabling them.
Send your budget ideas for Vince McMahon. Send your wrestler combinations for Raccoon Reigns to make a tag team out of the next time he's on the show. What was the one from earlier?
Don't remember.
Right. Go back and listen again. It's only half an hour. And figure out what we said earlier that we wanted you to mail in to rundownwrestling@gmail.com. Leave us a voicemail, 206-202-6478, 206-20-ANGST.
Angst.
Tell your friends to like us on Facebook at facebook.com/rundownwrestling.
Yeah.
If you want to make a donation of the monetary variety, go to rundown.podomatic.com. Click on the PayPal button on the right-hand side of the page.
Yeah.
You donate at least $26 and buy at least one copy of this here chapbook from tinyurl.com/chase. Nope.
No!
/Distant Horizons.
Get it right, bitches.
tinyurl.com/Distant Horizons.
Yeah.
You can be our official listener.
Absolutely.
At least $26, at least one copy of the book. Watch our archived episodes on youtube.com/rundownpodcast and circle me on Google Plus at google.com/plus Adam Rundown Host.
And don't forget to go to shadowvein.net. In 1 month's time, we'll be debuting our first official episode. If you like horror, if you like storytelling podcasts, you will enjoy it. There actually is a sample episode up right now, and I'm actually working this week on putting together my packet to get sent out to my potential voice actors.
Yay.
So more news on that as it comes up. Follow us on Twitter, too, at ShadowVeinCast. That's V-A-N-E, Vein.
By the way, Sean has said that The Rock and the Junkyard Dog, it only took him a week, but he finally came up with a better name than Dwayne. What was it?
I don't remember. It was dumb.
Dwayne the Junk Dogson or something.
Yeah,
like that.
yeah, I think that was it.
Says the Rock and Junkyard Dog is the Strudel and Poodle connection.
That's pretty good.
And Sal says the blood, urine, and vomit line should be added to the stinger at the end of the show. If anybody can send it to me on MP3, I'll put it at the end of the show.
There you go.
Follow our blog at rundownwrestling.blogspot.com. Troy has sent us his Week 3 NXT rankings.
Have you been posting the episode links on there too?
No.
Like, you need to start, like, after this, when you post it there, because sometimes you'll get new viewers that way too. Listeners, whatever you want to call it.
I tried with the first one when we got the blog, but I couldn't get the episode itself to embed correctly.
See, I was having that problem too with my ShadowVane.net website. I have no idea how to do that.
Sean says Shadowvane was his favorite member of the Dungeon of Doom.
No, that's Sean. You fucking suck.
Search for us on iTunes, another Rundown Wrestling podcast. If you subscribe, you get the podcast delivered to you absolutely free each and every week for $0.00. If you cannot afford a donation of the monetary variety, go on to iTunes and leave us a 5-star review, because that helps other people find us.
Yeah.
You can also leave a text review. If you do that, we will read your review and your name at the end of a future program, like these fine people.
You know what was actually good, though? Last week you had 2, and I was really shocked. I was like, that is pretty amazing.
We are also available on Stitcher, on Stitcher.com, or the Stitcher app on your iOS or Android device. Again, search for the Rundown Wrestling Podcast. Again, completely free. But you don't actually have to download the episodes. You just have to download the app. You can stream them directly from their servers. Choose from your favorites of tens of thousands of podcasts. But why would you listen to anyone other than ours?
Good point. Well,
Thanks.
Except for ShadowVane. But anyway.
To Tegan Brown for the logo, thanks. To everyone for listening, thanks. To Sean and Sal.
Yeah.
For commenting on the side.
And our callers in this week.
And thanks to Tommy and Carlos. Hopefully, Bogdan from Moldova will call back next week and let us know how the WWE Network is working on his VCR.
Oh, I miss Bogdan as well.
Exactly. He needs to update us on his technological prowess.
He probably is in a dead zone right now or something, as far as, like, you know, his cell phone or warfare or something.
Thanks to Andy.
You are welcome, sir. It was nice to be back, and it was nice to have a short episode, and I'm going to send you this episode and probably crash.
Literally?
Just bring on the drugs. Just bring me that needle full of double pneumonia.
Pneumonia needle. And thanks to I Fight Dragons at ifightdragons.com. Their new album is coming soon.
Oh, does it have a new wrestling theme song for us?
I don't think so. For the theme song.
Oh.
Next week. Maybe the Rundown Showdown returns. We'll see if I actually get around to putting it together.
Ooh la la.
Now that I've said it, I probably will have to.
Oh, yeah. That's expectations.
And
I will attempt to put my rapping skills to the test with a well-written rhyme that I will try to have prepared next week to get back at one Raccoon Reigns for being a dick face.
A slam poetry rebuttal.
Yes.
Only...
I will start working on that tomorrow at work when I tell the kids to shut up.
3 months
Shut
after
up.
The original...
I had to go get training. I'm not a professional like Raccoon Reigns is. What do you think he does all day? All he does is write slam poetry. What do you do when you live in a trash can, aside from smell? Just saying.
And on that note.
Next time he's on here, I'll debut my new character that I have that's still waiting to be debuted.
It's off last week.
Well, sorry. Tired. Busy. Working.
Good night.
Later, people. Love you. And stop. What's parts mean? Alright. Let's save this son bitch. Save project? Yes.
Welcome to the post show.
Oh, we hitting post show time, baby.
Exclusively on Google Plus.
What are we on? 166?
Yes.
Rundown 166.
Need Andy 166?
Andy. Well, I saved the project as rundown, and then the file when I export is Andy 166. Andy 166.
The weirdest superhero ever.
I am Amazing Pants. Hey, you.
Amazing Pants.
I'm so tired. I'm gonna get on the skippies now. Because this
Power
is
slam poetry. Way better than that haiku horseshit.
Hey, haikus are horseshit. You're right. So I can't defend haikus.
I think they're so great with their 17 syllables.
Yeah, thinking they're all cool with their 575. I just think they're lazy sons of bitches, is what I think. Tells you what. All right. Going on the Skypes. Going on the Skypes. Oh! That was my sing. I'm so tired. Oh, it's only Friday. Tomorrow.
Do you get a 3-day weekend then?
Yeah, thank God. This week has been crazy. But usually they do that open house thing on Thursday nights, so that way when we're all dead tired as a faculty, we show up on a Friday and we can just not care. But like it's still like the middle of the week kind of when we were throwing in this week. So we're like, God damn.
Mud says he loves him some post-show madness.
This is post-show madness. This is insanity. Oh, 1 minute left. No, 40 seconds. This is post-show. Ah! Sorry, that was me trying to kick someone into a pit. And then possibly
huge ass legs.
I'm all legs. If you don't know, I'm all legs, man. I am. You say Stacy Keebler's got legs. I've got legs for miles. For miles.
Just got sex here. Good night, everybody.
Wait. Haiku was a great wrestler, though. I liked him a lot better. Oh, Sean, you silly card, you goofy little coon, you goofy little pet coon.
Racist. Holy shit!
A raccoon. He's a raccoon.
It's not Raccoon Reigns. That's Sean.
That is not racist. He is a raccoon in another
life. It's not Raccoon Reigns.
He is close enough. Have you seen him? Look at his user picture. That is the most raccoon man I've ever seen in my entire life. Look at that grin. That raccoon grin. That shirt is black and white. He is raccoon 100%.
Should I just stop the broadcast in the middle of your rant?
Bye, people. We'll see you later. Maybe we'll be back next week if we don't get kicked off for racism.